Place Madden. Madden. I need another drink. I got a message. Yeah, much better. Oh, I got right. Good luck.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the London Bulldogs. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
But I'm at home. I have to wear blue. Great.
They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left. And incomplete to open things up. The intended target, Saquon Barkley. But it's going to be second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read. And by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. Room here to run. Before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Jalen Rager was the intended receiver.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
I need number 1.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete as well. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
39-yard punt. No return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Right.
At their own 11-yard line.
It's not a run.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the door gets tough in here.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. The 40. He's at the 30.
Oh, Metcalf.
10. 5. And all the way in for the touchdown. DK Metcalf. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is. They had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
It's longer than
I think
Madden
that when he was
in bed.
telling you that, he was designing
Ask
run
your
after catch
sister.
in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, and even better run for big yardage.
At their own 25-yard line.
Right. It's not back that Rob.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this.
It's been a brilliant start.
I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 38. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oh, don't tease me into that. Good job.
Running is Swift. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Watson being chased out left. The ball comes out. And this is going to get out of bounds. So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating plus territory here.
Oh, he's a man.
Lose the football at this juncture. This is going to lead on 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
At the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Swift.
Oh, come on,
He'll
you
go
fat
down
fuck.
here at the 12-yard line.
You've got to just
It's a
praise
6-yard
yourself.
pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
It's like medicine.
They'll try and run here with Swift. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
29-yard attempt.
Tempted to go for the fake.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held it to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Buccaneers.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Barkley running well.
On 1st down, Barkley. Oh, that's just not fair. And now
back.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Get a piggyback.
Saquon Barkley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game.
The extra point.
Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act,
I think
isn't it?
you are.
Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased.
Because every time I
they
flick
didn't
this
punch
play
it in
back
for
and
6
forward, you're
points.
moving your
They
man.
also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So that means I've got to select the play.
At the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
28-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Able to get away. But now he's swallowed
Why
up
didn't
and
he
taken
slide?
down.
No doubt, that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Third and long, it's Watson. And that is incomplete.
That can be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25.
Oh, beautiful. That was really nice.
Down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. An impressive 75-yard punt return. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Bulldogs 10.
Their opponents can do with this kickoff. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On second down now, it's Gibson, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Gibson.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's
Scumbag. Get him off.
However, we do
Send him off.
Flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Get rid of him, ref.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
29-yard line.
They'll run here with Swift. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Buying time to his left. We'll find Gibson here complete. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Open man's pass. It's complete.
Oh, that was lucky.
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's really lucky.
Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of
Good
11.
catch, so
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to the running game with Swift. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
2nd down and goal. Watson.
Why did I throw that ball?
Be intercepted. Snags it for a pick. And I think he's going to
Oh, fuck off. Why did he fall down?
He's at the 40.
Oh, you have that.
20. 10. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to
That was a silly throw.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Who's serious? What happened?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. Trying to drop one.
Oh, he's just loading up a wall back there.
Desley, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Very
To
nice.
this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again is Watson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Listen, Tucker, what are you doing? Why are you in?
These guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Oh, she don't
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
But he's going to run it.
The mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
He's got his big tight end, Fant, and he is out of bounds inside the 35. Great way to convert on 3rd down there, 21 yards the play.
Tampa Bay.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I'm down by 11.
First down.
No, I was up by 10. only a game, innit?
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. His pass
Is he not in front of the line of scrimmage
He's
there?
into the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. Noah Fant.
Can I not challenge that? Oh, apparently not.
It's like anything, isn't it? Every noise can mean a disaster.
Can it? Why would the sound of laughter, people laughing, why would that suddenly cause, why would that also signify disaster?
In the final seconds of the first half, and the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Now the extra point.
Okay.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Bulldogs 10.
Is it? I don't know. I'm losing by lots.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
You've won, mate.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper.
Watson throws another interception. Picked off at the 39.
I've not won. I'm just going to throw this away.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, as they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift.
I don't run backwards, you fucking idiot. Run forward.
23-yard line. 2 yards the loss,
Okay.
2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And his throw here is incomplete.
Is that not pass interference?
Dorsett, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
To throw on 3rd down. Watson. He'll rifle this one deep.
Oh, yeah, bullshit
He's
pick.
got some space here.
Yeah,
Turn across midfield into the 46-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Now he'll pull it down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Flushed out right. He's got this one completed to Mims. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Second and 4. All the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Back to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point forthcoming.
Extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Bulldogs 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a carry for Swift. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, Watson. A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. Watson now to throw, and they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Bulldogs 18.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is the tight end Fant. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
.38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
They're going to look to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Will Fuller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
25-yard line.
Watson on 1st down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On 1st down, Watson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to pull loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A shotgun snap for Watson.
He finds fourth set. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Watson looks to throw again. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Brought down back at the 32.
Well, the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Welcome back now here in London. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. His throw incomplete. Will Disley, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play
down the numbers. There he goes. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Dante Pettis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice the game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
At the 40-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Saquon Barkley. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And to give this time to the tailback. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Noah Fant with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Buccaneers 56, Bulldogs 25.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson steps away to his left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's one they certainly wish they had back, a loss of 8.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Operating from the gun, Watson. He's going to let it go again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but it'll be 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Watson. And drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And here's another interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. They'll run it again with Barkley. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The ball carrier.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help sweep this one away. And Barkley did not get there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Short throw to Disley. A gain of 6 there on first. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. 3rd and long. It's Watson. He's going to let it fly. Able to connect. Incomplete. Give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
He comes back with one complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
33-yard line.
To the air yet again, Watson. And knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Intended for Dante Pettis. Incomplete. He was covered by...
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Again, it's Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Intercepted by the Buccaneers. They'll take over 1st and the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bucs, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a